Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We got this, what is this, 1942, I believe. That's what I was told it was. 1942 John Deere B. Not positive of the date, but I think that's what it is. At least that's what John said it was. I haven't actually looked at the tag and checked it out yet, but we are going to take a look in here for the first time. That don't look too bad. Let's put that down. So, I got the other side already off, so we don't have any failures. I guess I'll open up the compression release though, so I can turn it easy. So, boy, that in there looks real nice. That end over there don't look bad. But this has, I don't know if you can see it or hear it. There's that much slop somewhere. So, anyway, I'm going to take a look here with a mirror. I'll be back in a minute. So I can see a little bit of movement, I believe, in that right one. It's going to have to come apart. So we're going to start same way you do with all John Deeres. Pull the steering wheel, pull the shaft. Well, I just took the mag off mainly because I want to unhook this, the rod that holds the shutter control rod. I got to get up to that jam nut, and the mag was in the way. Otherwise, I would have left the mag alone. Doesn't matter. I'll probably have the governor off anyway. But I don't know if you can see that, but this is newer than I thought. Same year as the John Deere A. It's a 1944. Went over, because phones are great. Take a picture with your phone, 158275. And you come over here, 158 is going to fall right in 1944. 152 is the beginning of the year, 173 is the end. So, middle of the year, 1944. And it's kind of funny that yeah, this one here is, well, pretty sure it's 532288. Pretty sure that's the number. Can't see it anymore. But see a 53 in a John Deere A comes out to 44. Yeah, it does. 532288, I'm pretty sure is the number on that one. Anyway, no problem. We've got the ESI out, 1944. So anyway, yeah, I got to get an impact. Those are tight. I cannot get them loose, and I don't want to, round these over. This is the first tractor I ever owned that had all of the proper, bolts in it. I mean, you can see all my stuff's got just regular bolts in it. Never really worried about it. Holds the stuff together. But since it's here, I'm going to try to keep them. So anyway, we're going to get this gas tank off here in a little bit. I don't know how much fuel's in it. I got the steering wheel off. Only took 3 taps. So yeah, we'll slide that down through. Just have to take the cover off. We'll see what they got in here for spooge. I don't know if they got it full of 98 or grease or what they got in it, but that'll be a mess as always. So I'll keep picking away. Well, no fluid. So let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can screw this thing out. A little bit of rust here and there. I don't know if that's going to come out through the... It's got a packing gland there. The bad part is a lot of it's down under here. And you can't really get to it. Huh. Yeah, we'll take the bearing off. Don't look too bad. So far, everything looks all right. Lube her up a little, see if it'll help. If I be so slippery, I won't be able to hang on to it. But, let's see. Oh, there she goes. So this packing gland wasn't even screwed in. So, yeah, I'd say. We'll see what it looks like here when we get into it. The guy that we bought it off supposedly had never had it apart. You know, other than doing a few little things like he worked on the carburetor, I guess, and stuff. But anyway, we're gaining. I am going to go and pop this here out when I lift the hood. We're going to leave all the mechanism together. All I have to do, we've got a temperature gauge here. This thing, I got to drain it anyway. So I guess it don't matter. I'll see if I can unscrew that. And we'll take everything out with the hood. Because I can't get these screws out. I pounded on this one here with a impact long enough that it dented it in. Hit it about 6 or 8 times and it just would not budge. So they probably have not been out for a long time. Probably will require heat on the back, and I probably won't put any heat on the back. I'll probably just disassemble and put back together. So we'll see. So just got the bolt off the back. That is not a John Deere bolt. So, like I say, you know, it's been into here recent. Well, within the last 20 years, you know. So, I'll tell you, this bolt right here has given more people aggravation because when you put the carburetor together, you got to put this bolt in. And it's kicked me in the butt a couple times when I've gone to put the carburetor on. Because that bolt, it won't come out. It's captive by the bowl. And kind of funny, but it's the way it is. And let's see, what's he got in the back here for a cotter pin? Oh, he's gone modern. He put one of them little spring clips in there. That's all right. Yeah, I gotta go get, they never had the, I want to get this, gotta get this nut here off. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, now let's see what we can do here. Got everything undone. Never was a hose clamp on there. You can see where the dust was going in right there. You can see the shadow. There's a shadow over here where dirt was going in. So, very important. That's something that people don't put in because they get aggravated by it. And the smart thing to do is to put this on the air cleaner while you get the hood off. And then drop the hood on when you're done. And then you can tighten all that stuff up like it's supposed to be. So anyway, yeah, we're gaining. Get that out of the way, and then this will come right off easily. Even though they're the wrong bolts, I'll keep them with it. Just because. Okay, we're gaining. So, we've got to unbolt the back of the gas tank still. This is actually hitting. I don't know why this is hitting so right here, but you cannot pick up the front of this. It's dug right into there. So, yeah, you can see it's driven right back. Don't know what the deal is. Somebody may have replaced that, but it don't look new. Not sure. But, yeah. So we still got to undo this. No, we weren't going to undo this rod. That's right. Although do we have to? No, we can. That'll come out with it. We just got to drain the antifreeze. That's next, I guess. I'll get that done off camera. Not even a drop. Guess that must mean there's some sediment in there somewhere. Guess I need something longer than that. Guess we'll get us a small screwdriver. Oh, let's see, that one there'll do. I'm pretty sure this got antifreeze in it. I never actually looked, but I assumed it did. Well, some shit in there. There we go. Looks a little better. I think it's going to hold it. And again, it might not. Yeah, I guess I better put that back in. Get another bucket. Because I'm going to have it full. I can't move it. I really don't know if that helped. But anyway, I got all the lights shut off in the shop. As you can see, we're putting a light on the back. I can see how full I'm getting. I don't know how much fuel's in it. But anyway, I'm going to empty it off camera. And yeah, I'll be back. Okay, a friend of mine stopped in and he said, hey, let's take that thing apart. So anyway, I had help. We got it apart. This engine appears, I mean, that is just scored right up bad. But the crazy part of it is, whoop, it fell out. I didn't want it to fall out. I wanted you to see how bad that is in there. But, yeah, I'll get it where I want it here in a minute. Well, anyway, hang on a minute. Okay, put you on a stand so I can show this to you. This is crazy how much this is worn. So, there's over a 1/16 there. I haven't actually measured it. But the good thing is the steel bushings are still in the rods. They're galled. This engine ran without oil at some point. Believe it or not, there's no wear on them wrist pins. But it's going to get new wrist pin bushings because they're pretty nasty. Although it don't feel to me like there's any. Yeah, there's a few thousands there. Not enough would make any noise, but I'm going to change them anyway. And yeah, got my hands all crap. So the that Babbitt's ran without oil for quite some time. And I don't know why, but you can see. So we don't know really what the deal is. It shows good oil pressure on the gauge, whether somebody just ran it without oil. Not really sure. The cylinders are junk. I haven't put a mic on the crankshaft yet. You know, I can feel a little mark right there. I bet it's almost not measurable. And this one here, you can see a little bit of rust mark right there. but smooth as a kitty's ear, you know? So this engine at some point sat with a lot of water in it. That's the problem when you don't know the history of stuff. Supposedly the guy we bought it off was the second owner of it. He bought it off the original purchaser, supposedly. But, you know, that's like opinions. Everybody's got one. So, anyway, we know we're going to have to bore this out. Get some bigger pistons. Going to have to put new wrist pin bushings into it. The Babbitt's shot in the rod, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to clamp everything together, take out the shims, and put inserts into it. Keep it simple. Convert it over, same thing we did with John's B there that we had in here a little while ago. I got to check, make sure that this rod is the same as the one that he had and that it will work. Pretty sure it will. But anyway, that's where we're at. Yeah, I had a friend come over there and he helped me lift off a fuel tank. And then we both kind of were like, hey, let's see what it looks like on the inside. And it looks worse than I thought it would be. Haven't had the head really apart. It actually looks pretty good. I don't know if the push rod holes on this have brass or steel in them. Haven't checked it. During World War II, these two holes right by my thumb, this one and one on the other side, they couldn't get the brass because there was such a shortage. So they put steel sleeves in them, and those had a habit of corroding through, especially if you ran water in it. This did have antifreeze in it, as you saw earlier in the video. So anyway, I think we're going to be good there. But actually, the only thing that we found wrong is, you know, the engine itself, the main components. Nothing we can't fix. Just throw money at it, right? Anyway, guys, this is going to be it for this video. I got to do some cleaning. I'm going to have to see how hard this is going to come off. It's it almost looks to me, just by looking at these, they don't seem to match the rest of it. I almost think that they had this jug off also. I think somebody's been into this and knew what they had and slapped it back together. But supposedly the guy we bought it off didn't, so I don't know the deal on it. But it's, that head gasket ain't that old. You know, I can tell a 30, 40-year-old head gasket over one that's only a few years old, and that's probably sometime less than 10, I would say. It ain't very old. So, anyway, yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Keep safe, everybody, and don't hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe. And, yeah, take care.